please make sure that you are quiet and respectful. So it's recording right now, hands down. I'm going to share my screen so that it actually records the screen. So the first thing you will want to do is you'll log into your computer. Now on the silver computers, on the MacBooks, you have a couple extra steps for logging in. So first off, when you log into a MacBook, you have to put your whole last name underscore your whole number, right? And then your password is your birthday, year, month, day. Then once you get into it, you'll have to click on Google, on the little Google Chrome icon, and you're going to actually have to type in the words Google Classroom, because it's not just going to appear. So when you type in Google Classroom, then you'll have to click on Google Classroom, and it's going to ask you to sign in. Questions at the end? Questions at the end. All right. So now I should be signed in. Let me make sure who I'm signed in as. So I can go now on the Chromebooks. When you sign in, you're signing in just with your, what is it, first name, dot, last name, and the last two initials. Right. And so then you'll go into Chrome, and then you should be able to just click on these little buttons here and get straight to Classroom. So if you have a MacBook, it's a couple more steps. All right, so this is, whose class is this? Oh, okay. This is Miss Nixon's class. And you have a class code right here. So you won't see Miss Nixon's class yet. You'll have to click on the plus sign that's up over in the corner. You'll have to click on that plus sign. Let me take you back to where you can see. So when you log in, you're not going to see all this. See that plus sign up here? You'll have to click the plus sign and say join class, and that's where you'll type in your code. Okay? So don't go, I don't see Miss Nixon's class. It's not going to be in there until you type in the code. I will have the code up on an instruction paper for you up here on the board when we get started. All right, when you get in, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see All About Me, and it wants you to complete All About Me Google Drawing. You'll be able to add your own colors, images, font, etc. So right here, see where it says All About Me? I'm going to click on those actual words, and that's going to open up a Google Drawing just for you. And actually, it should show your name up here when you do this. Now, do you see these tools up here at the top? The toolbar changes depending on what I've clicked on. Do you see how the toolbar just changed? And if I click somewhere else, how it changes? So like if I want to change the color of this word me, I'm going to come up here to this little paint box, and I'm going to pick a color that I want for it. I don't know that I like that color.
We learned this in Quest.
Did you? Good. Not everybody's in Quest. All right. Now, our name. There's two different ways you can do your name. You can put a text box down here and type in your name. But you want it to look nice. You don't want it to be that tiny. You can actually highlight, come up here, get different font. And if you don't see the font you want and you can't really see it, there's a more button way down here. And it's going to take you in, and you can look for all sorts of different fonts. Now, if I were you, don't take too much time looking up fonts, because you'll waste a lot of time doing a font and you won't get free time. So I clicked on this one, and I'm going to say okay. But I might also want that to be bigger as well. Woo, a little too big. So I'm going to have to make some different adjustments to get it to fit in here. So that's one way that I can do this. Another way is I can come in and say insert Wordart. Those of you who are talking, when it gets to 3 before me, you're going to be crying and wishing that you had paid attention. So now I'm coming in, and maybe I want it to look like this. Okay, but it needs to fit into that page, right? So if I wanted to take out my name, where it says name, so that I can fit it in a little bit better, I could do that too. And I can come back in and I can do different colors as well in there. Now it says pets. Do you have any pets? And if you do, you can put that in there. But look, if I don't want to just put words in here, I can actually click up here on images and I can go out and search. So like if I want a calico cat, because my cat is a calico cat and I want to find a kitty cat that looks kind of like my kitty kitty. Like here's one that looks like my kitty. Now that's way too big, right? So you know what? Actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to double click on it and I'm going to make it a little bit tinier so that you're just kind of seeing its sweet little face. And now I can make it even smaller to come on here. Now, if that gets too hard to see, watch this. I can go up to view and I can zoom in and look at this from 100%. And that way I can see it bigger and I can work on it better that way. Okay. So then if I wanted to come in and put my pet's name in here, I could do that too, couldn't I? Favorite candy. Now, what if I wanted a different background behind my pet? See how I've clicked on this? I can go up here to the fill color and maybe I want yellow to be the background. Or you can make the background a cat. There's lots of different things that you can do here. So, and even the background of the whole thing, I can click on background and I can change the background of the whole entire thing. Okay. Now, what you have to do is finish this in order to get your free time, but you also want to finish it because what we will do the next time you come in is we will take this and it will go on the very first page of your website. Okay? It will go on the very first page of your website, your digital portfolio. So you want this to look great. You want this to look good because everybody's going to be able to see it and you want it to look really nice for your parents to see and for anybody else out there who might be looking at what it is that you've made. So I'm going to put instructions up on the board, and if I could have these 4 boys that are sitting here to please come get computers. Once they give you your computer, you can get up and move to where you would like to move, but not until you get a computer. So you should be sitting down. Boys, if somebody's standing up, do not hand them a computer. Just a few at a time.
Take one.